Y'all, genuinely, something is happening that I did not expect. I pride myself on telling you what lefties are going to do before they do it. I mean, it's something that is so close to our channel, and we're so honest to goodness good at it. I'll openly tell you all the time what I think is going to happen. But this, I did not see coming. It turns out that the left has gone over a cliff too far with the media, and they're openly saying these lefties are madness. These lefties are insane. The conspiracy theories that this is staged is nuts off the edge. And TDS is overriding their basic judgment. Y'all, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, because something is happening that I did not expect. All right, let's get into it. You can follow me on X at Braden LOA, and everything is always linked. I always bring the receipts. Let's jump right in. You guys know, in the wake of the attempted assassination number trace over the weekend, the left was out in force. A, saying it was staged, or B, saying it was Trump's fault, or C, saying not surprised. I mean, literally, these people have a violence problem. And I'm going to show you a lot more stuff that's coming out today. You need to make sure you have that notification bell on and you're subscribed. But here we go. New at Puck News, the American left has a problem. Political violence, conspiracy theories, and crazy talk are increasingly coming from inside the House. Left-wing violence is rising, and voters increasingly blame liberals for our toxic policies. That's because it's true. This is the important part, though. You and I have known, and I've shown you with all the receipts, because everything's always linked, there is a problem coming from the left side of the aisle. 100%. It's obvious. For 10 years of burning things down in protest, peaceful protest, ICE riots, different No Kings rallies, which are funded by communists, different assassination attempts from Supreme Court justices to presidents to political commentators. Anyone, anywhere can see what's happening. But the voters are starting to see what's happening. That's why this is so important, because the second that the voters connect in their brains, through their eyes and their ears, it doesn't matter what conspiracy theory you throw at them. It doesn't matter what propaganda you throw at them. They've made their own mind up, which is why you had a Kamala Harris getting destroyed in 2024. Let's keep on going. I got some more information for you. Again, guys, you are living through the restructuring of everything we've known. It's wild. Embracing the staged theory lets the left avoid feeling any sympathy for a man they despise. Or I'd add in culpability for increasing the rhetoric to drive people to do this. But let's go to USA Today. Wait till I show you what's in the Hill. Okay, let's keep on trucking. Maybe I'm just bamboozling you. I'm not. It's all linked. Staged Trump shooting. Call out left's conspiracy theories, opinion piece. The willingness of so many people, including otherwise reasonable ones, to deny reality points to something deeper. Hatred of Trump is overriding basic judgment. Yes, that's the point. And before I go deeper into this article, I would also like to point something else out to you. You guys know how I like to make little pleas and reach outs to 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. I'm telling y'all, the second that you get away from this ideology and you stop believing the propaganda and lies that they are spewing to you, the better off you will be. Because the problem that the Democrats have, and no one has the balls to say it, on the left anyway, the problem that the Democrats have is the exact same problem that the conspiracy theories on the right and all the people who are basically just ginning up all this controversy on the perceived right side of the political spectrum, they're all suffering from the exact same thing. Audience capture. The Democrats have acquiesced so far to the left-wing base that if they go one step in the moderate direction, they lose their support. The algorithm is so fine-tuned that if you go too far in one direction, that audience, which is now getting their demand from you for their belief, their confirmation bias, it is now going to reject you, and you're going to lose all of your momentum because you went away from the existing audience. So you have to keep doubling down. The algorithm is leading these people. The audience is leading these people in a certain direction. They can't deviate away. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing in so many different areas. And trust me, I am an expert in this YouTube thing. I'm telling you, this is what's happening. I've seen it in my previous peers. I've seen it in my existing peers. I've seen it in politicians right now. It's everywhere. It's algorithm domination of audience capture. Because if the Democrats do not bail on this, they're going to lose. If they bail on this, they're going to lose. They went too far down the rabbit hole. It's called audience capture. It's called algorithm capture. It's a thing. Let's keep on trucking. First, not long ago, I assumed that I'd be in that room, talking about a journalist for the dinner. I tried to imagine the fear as gunshots rang out, unmistakable in the C-SPAN broadcast. In those first moments, no one knew what would happen next. President Donald Trump, the First Lady, the VP were seated at the front of the room. Second, once chaos subsided, something else stood out. The room, full of journalists and politicians in tuxes and gowns, became a room of people looking out for one another. Democrats and Republicans alike set aside their differences in the face of a shared threat. That right there is what's happening on the right now and on the independents right now. Everyone identifies with the shared threat that the left represents. I'm telling you, this is happening. You can look at it, you can keep on watching. I'm going to keep on showing you. It's happening. Sadly, because Trump was involved, it didn't take long for the partisanship to reassert itself. Within hours, social media filled with claims that the shooting had been staged, pushed largely by voices on the left, including some elected officials. The theory? Trump orchestrated it to distract from slipping poll numbers in the war in Iran. So, again, if you're in your 20s and your 30s, I know that I'm making a lot of play to you guys, but you have to understand these people are trying to manipulate you to capture you for their own gain. The older audiences, the people who are about 35 up, they all have been through enough in life where they can smell the BS. The younger generation doesn't have the same experience, and it's not their fault, and it's not a disparagement on them. It's just the fact of a natural piece of life. You don't have the experience and the wisdom to understand when these people are manipulating and basically propagandizing you. Because right now, they're trying to sell you the idea that this whole thing about Trump being an absolute buffoon and an idiot and a moron and the dumbest person alive, at the exact same time, simultaneously, he can orchestrate a fake staged coup or assassination attempt in order to get a ballroom. Those two things don't make sense. That's why I'm always saying use your basic logic, and it doesn't check out at all. That's why the left relies so heavy on emotion, profanity, and high volume. Let's keep on trucking. I got some more stuff for you. When Trump was nearly killed at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania in July, conspiracy theories surfaced almost immediately. His ear was grazed by a bullet. A supporter in the crowd was killed. Even then, some insisted it was staged. That's still happening today. And I got the red highlighter out, and you guys know what that means. Some on the left seem unwilling to acknowledge that the relentless, often heated rhetoric directed at Trump could push someone towards violence. You think? It's because they don't want accountability and culpability for their own actions. Or maybe it's simpler. Embracing the staged theory lets them avoid feeling any sympathy for a man they despise. The claim spread fast. By Sunday, staged had generated more than 300,000 posts on X. Y'all, it is a shared mass psychosis. Trump derangement syndrome is a real thing. 300,000 posts posted about it being staged when everyone saw with their own eyes and ears on live TV, with closed circuit TV capturing the whole thing, with Secret Service reports, with FBI reports, with journalist reports who were all in the room. Literally, you could not find more verifiable ways to prove this happened. 300,000 posts on X. The left has a problem. Oh, and the guy's still there too. Oh, and he wrote a manifesto that said he was going to do it. But other than those things, yeah, I can't imagine what it would be. Let's keep on going. I got more for you. This is from The Hill. That was from USA Today. Madness claims the shooting was staged, expose a conspiracy theory crisis. Now, the Hill article I'm showing you right here, this one's a little bit more, it's all Trump's fault, but it is a conspiracy theory, so they get like 50%. Claims the shooting theory was staged, expose a conspiracy theory crisis. Now, it boils down to a lack of trust in the system, mostly because the system abused our trust, quite candidly. But this is what you're looking at right here. You're looking at all of these things about staging and it being fake and it being wrong. Anonymous is involved. Seems like they got their marching orders. Liberal news outlet, the Tennessee Holler, posted on Blue Sky. All of this is happening, and it boils down to something very, very simple, and this is the whole underlying premise of this video. The population and the voters are seeing the left for what they are. conspiracy-driven, rhetoric-laden, violent extremists. Not all Democrats. I will be very clear to draw that line. We are talking about the far left, which is about 35 to 45% of the Democrat population. They have acquiesced to them. They are now audience captured. That's why you saw J.B. Pritzker, Hakeem Jeffries, and all the other Democrats go online and literally completely deny any type of culpability or any type of rhetoric even existed. Jamie Raskin genuinely said, "What rhetoric are you talking about? We haven't said anything mean for 10 years." It's mind-boggling. But that's what I've got for you guys. Wait until I show you who's actually doing the violence in the next video. I'm Braden. I'll see you later.